the conf. I find myself in conflict, a demon of my creation. She lives without validation. To describe in words would cut me worse. She's always teasing me, it could be worse. And in my anger I provoked her. No place in hell's rings could be worse than the game that awaits me. She smirked and said, I wonder, will people remember you? Probably not, but don't worry, I'll keep your memory alive in my own little way. The words weigh on my chest, I know for certain things will only get worse for me. She mocks me with reassurance. Oh, don't look at me like that, I promise this will hurt a lot less if you stop struggling. But where's the fun in that? The confidence in her words struck me with grief. In her playfulness she said I could let you go, but then what kind of host would I be? No, you've gotta stay for dinner for you're the main course. After all, I just stared in disbelief. This must be a dream. And her cruelties, and she said, you're looking at me like I'm a monster. Don't be ridiculous. Monsters aren't as nearly prepared as I am. Here's a list. I don't argue with people who need attention more than logic. You're used to being right because no one challenges you. Your confidence is loud, your competence isn't. You mistake dominance with respect, they're not the same. You talk a lot for someone who rarely says anything meaningful. It's impressive how certain you are and how often you're wrong. You're not intimidating, just louder than necessary. You depend on validation like it's oxygen. You don't want the truth, you want to be agreed with. You're not deep, you're just complicated in the worst way. All the more reason it's better this way. I agreed with her. She looks at me in shock, how cute finally owning up your mistakes. How brave, she bit me with strength, her fangs penetrating my flesh with her venom. I felt nothing, just a cold numbing. I hang on every word, said it was my fault. Falling in love with the darkness of my heart. Was it a flawless love? I personally don't know, just the darker part of my emotions. A sea flooded with deception, the darkest of my recollection. Just another nameless book in my collection. Just asking a simple question, is this all a part of something? This isn't what I wanted to fall down, to have to get back up again. This emotional roller coaster is all upside down again. My lifestyle is spiraling out of control. Will it be my downfall? Only God knows, because I don't know my truth anymore. The music is slow, I feel I can't hear it anymore. I'm broken down, watching the sky fall. The fire is brighter than before. It's burning everything down. Everything I've built from the ground to ashes, falling with grace, forming into dust, falling on the ground. What choices were available? Everything was displayed on the table. Every chance, every break. So is this it, the climax before the end? Because if I'm being faithful, it feels like I'm knocking down hell's doors, looking for redemption from my regret and frustration, the consequences of my despair. I know I may sound selfish, but asking yourself, does this sound fair? To hold this kind of host, she's a parasite, taking away everything. All my joy, all my pain is just ongoing. It's just a song singing to my despair. This isn't what I wanted, but not today. I'm desperate for escape from this place. Nothing screams please like me, to channel a false sense of peace, only to be shot downstairs, knocked on the floor. The sound was violent, but the peace is quiet. I'm sorry for the inconvenience I've caused in life. I've never wanted to be a grown-up, but then I did, and now everything is so difficult. What's the point of this pride? It's just a knife cutting me to pieces. You can harvest me if you believe it'll help you out. It's just me and my emotions bleeding out. So go on ahead and come on in.